so many things going on this time of year that it's kind of tough to kind of keep
know.
them all and kind of keep your head straight a little bit. So if you need some suggestions, our first live guest has 4 that are all taking place later this month.
That's right. Let's say good morning to Chase Law. She is the president and CEO of the Arts Council of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, Chase.
Yes, thank you for having me. Love being on your show.
Well, thank you for being here once again. Well, we hear with everything that's coming up, you have an artist named Lavette Ballard that's going to be making an appearance here in the Triad. Can you tell us just a little bit more about what folks can expect?
Absolutely. There's an opening reception of Lavette Ballard on Friday, May 5th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Delta Arts Center. Lavette Ballard is a BIPOC female artist, art historian, curator, and author. She holds a dual bachelor's in studio art and art history with a minor in museum studies from Rutgers University and an MFA in studio art from the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. Her art has been commissioned twice as a cover for Time magazine, the first time for a special 100th anniversary women's suffrage edition released in March of 2020. Ballard views her art as a reimagined visual narrative of people of African descent. Her use of imagery reflects social issues affecting primarily Black women's stories with an historical context. Her current body of work uses collaged photos adorned with paint, oil pastels, and metallic foils. These photos are deconstructed and layered on reclaimed large and small aged wood fences. And the use of fences is a symbolic reference to how fences keep people in and out, just as racial and gender identities can do the same socially. This fusion of wood and photography offers artwork that both explores her Southern roots, yet visually speaks volumes to continuing themes within her own community. And I hope folks will check it out. Delta Arts Center is incredible, and the opening again is May 5th at 5 p.m. There's art, snacks, drinks, conversation, and a special performance. And it's free and open to the public.
Free is always good. That is always good. So that starts on Friday. I understand, Chase, that you're unveiling a new exhibition at SECA tonight.
So actually, it's next week for SECA. It's for Thursday, May 11th. Sorry, yes, May 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. They're opening reception for Emilio Rojas. It's called Tracing a Wound Through My Body. SECA is really proud to host Tracing a Wound Through My Body. It's a multimedia exhibition from the works of Emilio Rojas. They have an opening reception with the artist and curator that is going to be held Thursday, May 11th. Admission is free and open to the public. Tracing a Wound Through My Body is the first traveling survey of the contemporary multidisciplinary practice of this artist. The exhibition brings together works spanning the past decade, including live performances and interventions, documents of performance sustained in video, photography, sculpture, installation, and poetry. Tracing a Wound Through My Body both re-examines the artist's corpus and reckons with the legacy of colonial and border traumas. It's curated by Laurel V. McLaughlin and organized by Lafayette College Art Galleries from Easton, Pennsylvania. I will say that this exhibition does contain nudity, so more adult themes. But again, check it out, free and open to the public, coming up May 11th.
All right, Chase, tell us about 5.5 Yards exhibit. That's opening soon too?
Yes. That is opening on May 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Milton Road Center for the Arts in the main gallery. It's in partnership with the Rotary Club of Winston-Salem. Arts Council began engaging with the artist Namatra Mitra in the fall of 2022 for the exhibition 5.5 Yards. The artwork of Namatra comes alive in this carefully curated product sold under the brands Namatra Weaves. As a female entrepreneur in India, she started the company modestly in her family's apartment in Kolkata, India. Namatra nurtured the company, working with numerous weavers and artisans who belong to various diverse communities throughout India. And as a result of these relationships, she developed a fraternity by offering a path toward a better life for her creative colleagues. At the same time, she offered customers unique experiences, such as presenting fabric and special designs, each with sari having distinct names, so the customers knew that there was only one of a kind for those saris. It's a piece of art and clothing. that the customers can claim that no one ever has that same piece. And I hope the community will join us for that opening reception. It should be really great, from 6 to 8 p.m. on Friday, May 19th.
Absolutely. This sounds like a stunning backstory that's going to just translate well to that exhibition. And lastly, we have to ask you, Chase, about Reynolda on the House. What can you tell us about this month's exhibit?
Yeah. Reynolda on the House, Thursday, May 25th from 4 to 7. After school, and when the day ends after school, families are invited to come to the museum for a visit on the house, free of charge. It's a self-guided tour of Reynolda's collection of American art, and they can also enjoy the gardens and the village and just have a great time with family and friends. Check it out.
Wonderful to highlight all of these events throughout the month of May. Chase, thank you so much. And for everyone watching at home, you can find a complete list and many more by visiting intothearts.org.